I'm Kelvin Thompson. Let me tell you about some wise words that have crossed my path because they've been helpful in my work and maybe they'll be helpful in yours too. Those words are there is a crack in everything. That's how the light gets in. Those words came to me originally through the great writer Anne Lamott in one of her books, where she quoted and unpacked those words, but they were written by the famous songwriter and singer Leonard Cohen. They're from his song Anthem. There is a crack in everything. That's how the light gets in. Those words speak to me of imperfection, impermanence. That is, nothing is perfect. Everything ends. And I find that hopeful and reassuring. I guess because it's an invitation to continuous improvement. Things can always be better. We can reframe apparent endings into new beginnings. We can find new energy for new things. I think, though, that when we like things the way they are, status quo, especially if we had a hand in creating it, whatever the it is, the status quo, or if we really particularly benefit from it, then maybe we hold on to it tightly. But recognizing that things end, nothing is perfect, that light coming through says that there is something maybe beyond whatever the it is that we're clinging to. That gives me hope. In my career, there have been any number of technology related changes. One video codec or service gives rise to another, so we've got to end an entire thing and start a whole new other thing. I remember more than 25 years ago, we had a faculty preparation program, and the seams were showing a little bit because something we hadn't anticipated was going on. Online courses were being taken over and taught by people who hadn't been prepared to design and teach online courses, and they didn't really understand why they were put together the way that they were. And it was an invitation to start a new thing, and that new thing complemented the old thing, and so forth. I'm in the process of wrapping up a 10-year-old podcast and moving on to other new things. In higher ed, we're really great at starting things. We're less great at ending things. This has been observed by many, including my podcast co-host and colleague, Tom Cavanaugh. But it's important to recognize endings and transitions. And there is a crack in everything. That's how the light gets in, reminds me of that. There's good grounding to be found in wise words. I hope you'll stay alert to the wise words that cross your path. That's it for now.